Okay, so I just processed another session of Brandon O'Brien's against his new sponsors, Stake. Steak as in S-T-A-K-E, not the edible kind. And yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think, these guys must have been told by their casino hosts, sponsors, whatever they are, you can't win. Don't win. I don't know. I mean, that does seem odd, because it always seems to me that the business model for casinos must be encourage winners, make a big fuss about them, announce them, give them giant checks, those silly, unwieldy pieces of cardboard that they love to sort of like dish out that look so bloody silly. Same as lotteries, of course, so that the winners will bring in the losers. But maybe that's not how it is with these people on YouTube. Double for the loss, double for the tie, dealer's catch, repeat. Alright, back to the min, double for the loss, repeat. I'll stand on that. Minimum, creeping up. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third bet. I'll stand. Okay, back to the min. Double for the loss. Repeat. Double down. Minimum. Yeah, I haven't fixed my sound problems, but the videos seem to be picking up sound just fine. So I guess I'll just have to wait until I can replace this computer. It's getting quirkier by the day almost. What was that? I think I won that one, didn't I? So +1 for the a lot of aces. 51. Repeat. Oh, double for the loss. Owie. Double for the loss. 3, 4, third. Alright, I like that. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third. Ouch. 3, 2, min. 3, 2, it is. Real money on the table. Bugger. 3, 4. And remember, the way we do this is we don't do anything in response to a tie or a push, unless doubling the bet will take us from a middle of the road, as sort of a mid-recovery bet, to a potential turnaround. And just remember that word potential. It is critical. Every bet has a negative expectation, but wins and losses do clump together. So all we're hoping for is a mini clump here. So we're going to 3, 4 now and crossing our fingers. Oh dear. Look at that. So 7, 8, sometimes you just don't get what you want. And 7, 8 is good enough, and it took us till 4 minutes and 40 seconds to get to 1,000. So we're not breaking records here, but we're bumping along. Add 1 for the win. and 1 for the win. We will repeat that. And we're out. Only just made a profit there, I think. But, what was that? That's 51. Repeat it. 1, 2, second. 3, 4, third. Bugger. 7, 4, minimum. Nicely done. 7, 4 it is. Let's get some money back. 7, 4 it is. That ain't gonna work. Oh, why? 3, 4. Okay, so we go to 3, 4. That's a shame. 3, 4 is already a turnaround bet, so we'll stick with that. Okay, let's try again. Finally. Okay. Didn't make much then, but we got back on track. What was that? Is that double for a tie? Oh, I'm not even sure now. Oh, a dealer's catch. Let's just keep going up. I think we should be going up. I think we should be cussing. That was very unfortunate. But you know what? That is the name of the game. Alright, we're still creeping. Yeah, watching these pros on YouTube is just it's train wreck time, you know. Just why? Is that 1, 2? That's got to be a double down. Well, we're going to take an ace on a 10, aren't we? Back to the min. I think that's a double down too. Well, I was wrong about that. 51, second. 2, 3, third. 5, 3, min. I think we'll call that 6, 3 now. We had a couple of nasties there, so 6, 3, back in the game, we hope. Aha! Okay. Nearly at 2,000, but not quite. +1 for the win. Oh, bugger. 51. Oh, look at that. 51, so we've got to repeat that, haven't we? We're at 2,000 at the end of the first hand, which is not too bad. 8.5 minutes, that's not great, but it's plus, so we have to remember that. It's plus. Good thing. We've got to repeat because we don't care about shuffles, we don't care about burns, we don't care about anything. We'll walk when we feel like it. The main thing is you just keep your down and out with you, obviously along with your big pile of chips, and just go somewhere else. Play the same game at a higher rent table, play at a lower rent table, switch games from blackjack to baccarat to roulette, so long as it's single zero, to craps, whatever. So what am I doing? I'm repeating now, aren't I? Ugh. So now we double. Okay, so 2, 3 is the story now. That was cheeky. That was definitely cheeky. But I like cheeky, don't you? All right, so we didn't make much, but we did make a little bit. Double for the loss. 1, 2/3. It's funny that, isn't it? It always seems to be 7, 8, 9. Always seems to come up. 1, 2/3. So 3-2 minimum. That was bad timing. 3-2 it is. Uh, 1-2. 3-4. That was unlucky, but unlucky happens. Okay, so we're out now. So there are 2,000. We just made it. We made a little bit again. We're not doing terribly here. Double for the loss. Double for the tie. Sorry, push. Double for the push. Did we have any losses in that? Don't think we did we? So I think we're on 125 now. Oh, repeat it. Repeat it. Chase it. Okay, so now we're on 3-4, third. Just made it. Okay, we're doing all right. Rubbish. Repeat. Okay, 51. Double down. Oh dear. 3-4 again is the third. All right. I didn't make much again that time, but you know what? I'm going to stop complaining about that. I mean, when I watch these so-called professionals, Gordon Bennett, I mean, they are all over the place. Yeah, interesting watching Brandon just now on where am I here? Is it like 1-2? He kept referring to the dealer as a dude, and I swear, if that was a dude, that was an awful. I mean, very short haircut, shaved at the sides, but eye makeup, and I think a little bit of colour on his or her lips. Nice looking person for sure, but I don't think Jay was a dude. And it's kind of interesting because there was a movie years ago, what was it called? The Crying Game, I think, where a guy fell in love with somebody called Jay, or was it the actor who was called Jay? I think it might have been the actor who was called Jay, but anyway, the whole story was all about how this very sort of masculine, average-looking Irish dude, quite clearly a dude, fell in love with another person who he assumed or who he believed was female, and it turned out that he had a dick. But there we are. It happens. Oh, that's a bugger. Double for the tie. 51 second. Repeat that. 51. 1, 2. Oh, nicely. 1-2, so we're out. Oh, we crashed the £3,000, didn't we? But no prizes this time. +1 for the win. +1 for the win. Double for the push. I got it right that time. Now that was extremely cheeky. Back to the men. Yeah, at the very least with these things, what I should do is figure out whether I was getting my ass kicked or not, because it doesn't really matter, you know. I mean, I will lose more bets than I win and still kick the dealer's ass. So I think that looks like 1-2 to me. Third. Okay, back to the min. Very, very important. That's a sad one, wasn't it? Repeat. Double it. Back to the men. Double it. Oh, 51. 51, 2, 3, third bet. Clever. 5-3 minimum. Oh, 5-3. We're still on 5-3 min. Five, three. Yeah, I think we'll leave it on 5-3. I think that sounds alright. 8-6, second. Oh boy. Should have doubled it. So we got nowhere with that, did we? 8-6. So now we'll call it 8-9 because it was a push. Okay, 17. So we'll call it 2-2 third, I think. Ouch. 4-2 minimum. Minimum better be 100 now, I think. 4-2. So 4-2 it is. Boy, we're running out of road here. 2-3. 1, 2, 3. Look at that again. 7, 8, 9. 5, 6. Oh, look at that. We made it. 5, 6, and I think that we're going to get the yellow card in just a moment. Back to the min. Well, we'll just hit that. That was a mess. Sorry about that. We went all over the place there. What did I just bet? Oh, I'm not going to chase that. All right, we'll just call this a win. Which is what it is. Two shoes again. We made yeah, the only thing that stops me from tracking wins and losses with these things is it's very time consuming. I mean, I basically probably should do it during the course of the actual session, but then that slows me up because, I know, what can I say? All right. So we'll stop now. We're under 21 minutes. Whoopee. Next time.
Yeah.